Good rising, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Melanin Intuition Tarot. My name is Ezekiel. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader, as well as a coach. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another pick a card reading with me today. So today's topic is what's next in love for you. I don't think I've done this topic in a couple of months, I want to say. But I've been finding myself in like a love reading mood lately. So a lot of my readings lately have been quite love related. So yeah, y'all catch me in my love mood. So if you want to book like a singles reading or manifesting your future spouse, reading, definitely check out my Etsy page. It definitely hit me up on that. But what's next in love for y'all? I don't know. We haven't pulled any cards yet, but definitely picking up a lot of positive energy surrounding everybody's group so far. So I think this is going to be a pretty good positive reading for y'all today. So I have 3 groups here for you as usual. So I have group number 1 here with the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck here. So I guess today's a pick a deck day, And then we have group number 2 here with the Hip Chick Tarot. And then we have group number 3 here with the Modern Witch Tarot deck. So group 1, group 2, group 3. You can pause the video if you would like. You can take a few deep breaths in and out. And when you are ready, check out the description box below or check out the timestamp section. The comment section, and your timestamps to your designated reading will be there. But yeah, make sure you take your time. Make sure you're choosing with your intuition, so you're choosing the group that will resonate with you the most. If you're drawn to more than one group, by all means, check out those other groups. Group 1, group 2, group 3, I will see you all at your designated reading. Peace out. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, if you have chosen group number 1 here with the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck here, this is going to be your reading. What's next in love for you? So I think I shall start off with tarot. Oh, love to see it. So I split the deck and you have the Empress here and the Queen of Cups. Definitely picking up that you guys have definitely been putting in quite a bit of work into your self-love. Definitely learning to put yourself first, especially in like in emotional situations. You're definitely learning to be you, do you, because it's all you can do, So Spirit, what's next in love for group number 1? All this hard work they've been putting in, what's next in love for them in their love life? I'm not gonna take all these. Group number 1. I'll take her though. You got the Queen of Cups again. You have Justice. Oh, this is good so far. Group number 1. I feel like a lot of things are balancing out for you. I was literally just about to say balance, and here's the 6 of Pentacles coming out. So I feel like what's next in love for you, I feel like due to you putting in a lot of work into yourself and you really investing your time and energy into you, instead of being a people pleaser, instead of putting other people's wants and needs over your own, You're learning that you have to, yeah, fourth disc at the bottom of the deck. You're learning that you have to be a little bit more stingy with your energy, you know? And I feel like because for some of, for those of you who have been, on your self-love game, which I feel like is most of you, I feel like what's next in love for you is definitely some sort of like glow up or some sort of elevation, some sort of, I want to say like benefit or reward in a sense. It's like you've been really putting in a lot of work into like your self-love and self-worth, and really understanding that you are deserving of love, and you are even for many of you, I feel like you've even like gotten to the point to where like you don't have to have anybody else in your life for you to feel fulfilled, which that's the way it should be. You have to be good on your own before you can be, you have to be complete on your own before you can be complete with somebody else. So I feel like you have definitely learned this, or you're in the process of learning this, which is really, really good. Yeah, you have to definitely be a little bit more stingy with your energy. So if you haven't been lately, and you've been a little bit kind of overdoing it a little bit, as far as the people around you, maybe over helping, doing things for others when you don't want to, or not saying no, things like that, get on it. I'm not gonna do a whole spiel on that, but yeah, definitely get on that. But for those of you who have been definitely putting in the work, which again I feel like is most of you, I feel like you're definitely coming in alignment with something. And I did a video just recently on what are you coming in alignment with, or something like that. Forgot what I titled it, or what's changing for you, something like that. But definitely check that out if you are interested. But I definitely feel like there's something that you're coming in alignment with. And for many of you, it's like, and I'm not really picking up like an actual person. I feel like there is love coming in for you, but Spirit doesn't want you to, or doesn't want this reading more specifically to be centered around a person coming in. It's just more so of like a congratulations for you. It's like you've been putting in the work, and you deserve this balance that's coming into your life, because you've been really doing the work, really getting in alignment with it, really learning to set healthy boundaries, and to not be afraid to be your true authentic self despite what others may say or think. So this is honestly like really, really, really good, group number one. So I feel like definitely what's next in love for you is some sort of reward for your hard work, for your work that you've been putting into yourself. And we'll pull some more cards on Oracle deck, so we can get a little bit nosy on maybe what that could entail for some of you, because this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Everything may not resonate 100% with you, and that is completely fine. But definitely something's coming in for you, group number one. Who or what that is, I don't know. What's coming in, Spirit, for group one? What's coming towards group number one in love? I'm not gonna take all these, but on top here you have lightning, sudden changes, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So there's again, this like the energy of spirits, like I don't want them to focus on what or who is coming in. I just want them to continue to enjoy the process. And look, it came out again. Spirits like just enjoy the process. Don't worry about, I feel like you may even find yourself kind of maybe overloading yourself with information, more so with like a lot of, maybe watching a lot of pick a card readings or getting readings yourself, like personal readings, or it's like you're maybe like overstressing on love, and it's like there's no need to overstress on love, because love is going to come, one, when you're ready, and two, you know, when you're in alignment with it. And look at, again, this lightning card keeps wanting to come up. There's a lot of change happening in your love life. I feel like, again, a lot of you have really done a lot of work and have really leveled up and kind of really learned to stand in your power. So I feel like a lot of stability is coming into your life as well. And I feel like this, like your love life may, what is it? Like, it's almost like a ripple effect. I feel like your love life, you know, getting better is going to be like an outcome to something else. You're going to have to explain that a little bit more, Spirit. Okay, so for instance, like if, let's say this change could really have to do with like your career. So it's like you could end up, you know, having some sort of career, like big change in your career that could cause you to relocate. And then by you relocating, you know, not only are you getting more money, your finances and your career is doing good, you know, your family life is doing good, and then you get this, you know, you meet this new person that could be coming into your life. It's just almost like a surprise. It's like a chain of events that lead you up to meeting like your person. Because I did kind of set this intention of the reading for singles. You know, the reading can still resonate for you, even if you are in a relationship, but attention more so for singles. But yeah, it's like your love life getting, or your love life changing, you know, in a more, you know, positive manner because of something else. It's like X happened and now we have Z. But there's just a lot of change happening in your life in general. Group number one is what I'm picking up the most. Spirit's not putting exactly like what's going on. I feel like you could definitely be meeting somebody though. Can't lie about that. I definitely feel like you could be meeting somebody. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Libra, or a Cancer. I did say Cancer already. Or a Capricorn, I'm picking up too. Those could be your signs as well, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. But Spirit's being a little bit, because I'm really trying to dig a little bit more, but it's like Spirit's not revealing a whole lot. Because I feel like what's coming in for you is definitely meant to be like a surprise. It's not meant for you to know. I feel like you may even be getting a lot of readings or seeing a lot of like pick a card readings, and it's not being as like detailed as you may want. You know, you could definitely, you know, be comparing it to other readings, and, you know, based off of what you've heard in other readings and things like that. But it's like you haven't even like heard it all, like at all. It's like there's so much going on behind the scenes that you have no clue about. And I feel like that's because spirit, that's exactly where the universe wanted you. It's like um, working on yourself and doing all the inner work, so that way when the surprise comes, it's like you're ready for it. Um, so really good job, group number one. I do want to continue to point that out. You've been doing a really, really good job, and really working on your healing, really setting healthy boundaries with people, even with yourself as well. Not limiting yourself, but really getting to know yourself a little bit better. Um, and it's not like it's a complete job, it's not like you're 100% there, but it's like you are feeling better, you're doing better, you're really learning to take your time and not rush things. You're single and ready to mingle, but also, you're good all by yourself. You don't have to have somebody outside of yourself to complete you. So this is really good. But yeah, you have heart with a key. Oops. And it says welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. So yeah, that's why I say, like, you're definitely meeting somebody soon. Spirit's not gonna be super specific on like who this person is. But I definitely feel like this is someone who may be definitely like emotionally stable. And I feel like they're also financially stable as well. Um, so 10 points for stability there. But I feel like you prefer somebody who's emotionally mature, somebody who's emotionally available, And I feel like this person, especially with this heart with the key, it's like this person feels very much like they've also gone through a lot of healing. They've really done a lot of work on themselves as well. So they're ready, That's why the justice is here. It's like you both are finally at the point where the scales are balancing, and it's like you both can finally like see each other. Then you have like the sun and the moon over here, so it's definitely give me that like this is your person, like this is the one. This feels very much like soulmate energy. Yeah, it's like you meeting, like if you're to consider yourself, divine feminine, then this is you meeting your masculine. And then, vice versa. If you're the masculine, you could be meeting your feminine. Gender neutral. It doesn't matter if it's, if you're gay, straight, asexual, demisexual. It doesn't fucking matter, about the sex or the gender. Sorry about that, y'all. I really need to invest in an actual camera instead of using my phone because just a lot of technical difficulties there. But, or at least as of lately, I don't know what's been going on. I don't know if it's a fucking Mercury retrograde or not. But anyway, yeah, gender neutral. It doesn't matter. But this is definitely a union of a divine masculine and divine feminine coming together. I feel like many of you have been waiting for so long, like for so long. Some of you may even be like in your 30s and 40s, and it's like, damn, I've gone through relationships. I've even been divorced a time or two, like when am I actually going to meet the one, the person? And I feel like that's coming up for you really, really soon, especially with this chariot here. This is really, really good for you, group number one. Then you have girl with the snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. it's almost like this is probably what you've like experienced in the past. A lot of um, like narcissists. You may have dealt with people who call themselves empaths, but were actually narcissists. Um, I feel like you've even probably dated a person or two, or have had connections with people. It doesn't even have to be like romantic. This could even be like a friend, best friend or something like that. Um, but it's like you're just really tired of like the up and down kind of relationships, the fakes. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of fake people, and I feel like that's what you're leaving in the past. It's because you've learned to set healthy boundaries. It's because you've learned your self-worth and that you don't deserve, to be in a connection with people or to be around people that are not going to reciprocate that energy. You're tired of the relationships and connections that have no balance to them. And I feel like this what's coming next in love is a balanced relationship, a balanced connection. So this, for some of you, that you could be meeting your person, and for others of you, like if you're in a relationship already, or even if you don't really care for love right now, this could be a friend coming in, like a soulmate. And soulmates is just someone who you have a um, strong spiritual bond and connection with. So it could be romantic, it could be a best friend, it could be a sibling, whatever. But I definitely feel like this is a significant connection coming into your life, basically. So definitely be open to that. Be open to that. Group number one. I feel like it's gonna definitely bring in a lot of balance for you as well. I feel like you're gonna like this connection. It's gonna feel good to you. And I feel like that's what you're really looking for, is something that feels good. I'm hearing that Miley Cyrus song, what is it? Plastic Hearts. And she's just like, I just want to feel something, And like, I feel like that's you. You just want to feel good with somebody. It's not necessarily that they have to be a romantic partner. That would be nice. But for many of you, maybe even just be craving, companionship. For some of you, intimacy. It's like you're getting clear on what you're wanting as well. Getting crystal clear on that. I feel like most of you, for the most part, you are. But getting crystal clear on why you're wanting a relationship, a romantic relationship. What are you wanting out of this person? What do you not want from this person? What can you compromise on? Again, just getting crystal clear. So maybe journaling could be helpful for you. So what else, Spirit? What's next in love for group number one? I just got so hot all of a sudden. I don't know what that could mean. Maybe this person coming in is a fire sign as well. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Ooh, so you have beauty here. So I did mention before, it's like a glow up. For some of you, you could be going through some sort of glow up. You can be like changing like your aesthetic around. Like you could be, adding something to your, the way you dress, or you could be changing your hair color. You could, I don't know, start wearing fucking bows in your head. Like, I don't know, but I feel like there's something that you're going to be like changing up about your aesthetic and, just your physical look. For some of you, this could even be like weight loss. But I feel like mostly it's more so maybe like the way you dress, or maybe starting to wear more jewelry or less jewelry. I'm seeing rings, like gold rings. For somebody, maybe somebody wants to get like their ear pierced or get I don't know, I just heard tragus. So I don't know if you want to get that part of your ear pierced. I don't know, like whatever you've been like feeling, even like a tattoo, like if you want to get like a tattoo, I'm even saying like a full arm sleeve for on somebody. So it's like whatever you've been wanting to like change up about yourself, and it's not that you're doing it to look good for other people. It's like you doing it because you want to do it. I feel like that's another thing that that you're learning is that you don't need to look good for anybody else except for yourself. And I feel like that's also what may really attract your partner into your life as well. If you're single, it's just you being your true authentic self and not giving a fuck about what anybody has to say or think about you. You have realization here. So you're definitely coming to, again, the realization that you don't have to have anybody else outside of you, or you don't have to have anybody else's opinions or 2 cents about you. You can do you, be you, and that's more than okay. The unexpected, literally, I feel like the changes that's coming into your life is going to be so unexpected. It's like they're leaving out of, I don't know, like maybe their planet or something, and they see this, they don't even see like the full picture. It looks like a little portal right here, and they're about to jump through the portal. It's like they can see the picture, they can see a little bit into what it is. They can see like the peaks of the beauty on the other side. And it's like they're ready for it. It's like they're ready to take this adventure. And look, it's 2 people, so it's like you taking this adventure with somebody, step into the unknown. But this is definitely going to be unexpected, very unexpected. I'm really excited for you, group number 1. I feel like you're definitely reaping a lot of benefits and rewards that you have really been putting a lot of work and energy into. For some of you, kind of leaking over into career. Some of you may even have been working pretty hard at your career or like a business or a business project or something. I feel like that's definitely about to come up for you, or you're about to reap a lot of rewards and benefits from that. And that may even be how you meet, somebody. Don't go looking for it though. Just go with the flow. I feel like that's one thing about like watching a lot of pick a card readings. You may, a reader may tell you that you will meet somebody at the grocery store, and now every time that you go to the grocery store, you're looking at every guy or girl that walks past you like, is this the one or is this the one? It's like that spiritual delusion almost. And I feel like you're waking out of that with this realization card, So don't go looking for it, just allow it to come to you. So what else, Spirit? What's next in love? What's next in love? Can I take it? Okay. What's next in love? Can I just get like one more? One more of these, bro. I saw that one flip over, but anything else? Okay. Anything else? Okay, I'm gonna put you down. But also really trusting the universe to provide for you as well, to bring in things for you. Wow. Very soon. Literally was just saying this, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Literally said this not too long ago. It's just about being clear on what you are wanting, If you're wanting a friendship, then ask for friendship. If you're wanting an actual relation, like it's like some of you may want a relationship, but it's like you don't know what about that relationship you want. Like, are you wanting friendship? Are you wanting intimacy? Are you wanting just sex? Like, what are you wanting? Get clear on that, crystal clear on that, so that the universe can do that for you. You're powerful manifestors. You can manifest whatever you want, whenever you want, but it's just more so about being in direct alignment with it. The scales right here, they're not tipped on one side more than the other. They're completely, balanced. They're completely equal. So it's like, just clearly decide what you want. I feel like this is definitely like a right time for you to manifest, especially love, especially with Taurus season coming up. I'm recording this in April. I think Taurus season is like sometime maybe this week, I think. Definitely feeling that Venus energy coming in. So this is a really good time if you're watching this like right now. Even if you're watching this later on, the messages still resonate for you. But definitely with Taurus season coming on, it's a really good time to meet people, for love. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, so planet of love and beauty. So I don't know if some of you may even work with Aphrodite. Maybe picking up Hathor. Then you have healing family issues here. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, you may be needing to maybe work through some family issues, or if that's possible, some of you may have some family things that may have stemmed from like your childhood that you're maybe needing to work through a little bit more. And this could range in a spectrum of things. For some of you, this could even be like maybe like a family value that you were taught was that, and which many people are taught this, especially women, that you have to, get married and have kids and things like that at a certain age, like in your early 20s. If you turn 30 or up and you still haven't got married and have kids, and that means you're, doomed to be single, like for the rest of like all that bullshit about having, it's basically like older generations like rushing people, before they're ready. That could be, something that could be a part of like the family issues, more so like a family value that was taught to you that really just doesn't resonate with you. But yeah, I get that a lot because I go to a family function and one of the first things they ask is, who you with, and they're so fucking stupid because they're like, and I'm gonna be in my little soapbox, but it's like they know I'm gay, and they still ask about, oh, when you gonna, bring a girl, and I'm like, I'm not. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know if some of y'all may have dealt with that too, if you're, part of the alphabet mafia. But like, that's something that really caused a lot of like issues like mentally for me. And I've also had to learn to, put my own, wants and needs before others. So I don't know if that could be something that you may be healing through or working through, and, releasing the hateful opinions and assumptions made by other people, especially your own family. Yeah. And like I said, that like family issues, more so like family issues or even family values, that could range in a lot of different ways. For many of us, are taught different things growing up, but as we get older, we realize that doesn't make any fucking sense, or it doesn't resonate with me. You know, that could be cool for somebody else, but that doesn't resonate with me. But I am picking up that energy of maybe some of y'all feel like you're running out of time, or you've been kind of pushed in that sense. So Spirit, any guidance or advice moving forward for group number 1 to close this reading out? Can I get 1 or 2 of these for any guidance and advice? Oh, I love this. So Guardian Angel, you are not alone. So I feel like with this card, the first thing I just picked up is that kind of what I mentioned before, like about sharing my own, you know, family issues. It's like you may feel like you're going through a lot of things, or you feel like you are the only single person on the earth, and it's like you're not alone. I'm picking up community. So I feel like maybe some of you may want to connect with a community of people, or I don't know, joining like a online dating service, or even just connecting with other singles, you know, in your area, or, you know, however way that could work for you. But definitely like reaching out to others or seeking out some type of support or help. I feel like there are other people, you know, out there who have experienced some of the things that you have experienced. You know, it could be religious trauma, it could be shit, I said that, and that's just about the whole thing for me. But you know, it could be like so many different things that you may be struggling with, and you think that you're struggling with that, you know, alone. But Spirit really wants you to understand that you are not alone. You have support out there. You know, it may not necessarily be in your household, it may not be in your family, you know, you may not be able to depend on certain friends, but there's always somebody out there that could, you know, help you. So being open and receptive for help and support as well could be important for you. But also, you know, understanding that the universe has your back as well. You know, you're definitely not alone in that sense. You know, you have your ancestors. I'm drawn to this feather. I keep this feather here for my readings. It's for my ancestors. So I'm definitely pick up heavy ancestral energy from y'all. So I feel like many of your ancestors are definitely around you like all the time. You may feel them all the time. Some of you may even see them, you know. But it's like definitely, you know, leaning into the guidance and counseling, you know, given to you by the universe, by your ancestors, through signs and synchronicities. So make sure you're paying attention to, you know, the signs and synchronicities happening around you. I also did another video on what are the signs and synchronicities. Synchronicities. I cannot talk today. What are they trying to tell you? I did a video on that not too long ago, so check that out if you're you know, confused on what the signs and the other S word is trying to tell you. So can I get one more of these, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Animal guardian at the bottom of the deck. It says trust your instincts. So trust yourself. Really, you know, learn to trust yourself. Don't be afraid to trust yourself. I am again noticing all the, you know, animals around here. I do get communicated to a lot. I see a lot of signs and synchronicities through animals. So you may also see a lot through animals as well. So pay attention to that. You know, if you are, you know, see a bird, you know, or if you see like an eagle flying over you somewhere, you know, you can Google the spiritual meaning of, you know, what is an eagle, spiritual meaning of an eagle mean, or even, you know, just seeing what that feels like for yourself at that moment, you know. But definitely working with your ancestors, paying attention to the signs happening around you. Some of you may be even seeing angel numbers quite a bit. Some of you are even like frustrated with the angel numbers. I'm seeing like this meme. I think I just saw this like yesterday. it was on TikTok, but the girl was like on her clock it said like 555, and the little thing was like when what did it say? It's like when you don't believe the signs that you're seeing, and it's just her like talking about you don't mean that, you know, shit like that. But some of you may be seeing a lot of like signs and synchronicities and you're noticing them, and it's like, okay, I'm noticing them, I know what they mean, but it hasn't happened yet, like what's going on? But with this shift your perception right here, it's just saying to really flow with it. You know, you don't always have to feel like it has to be like an instant thing, or it has to be happening on your time. I feel like that's the thing. Like you're expecting, you know, your love life to change on your time. You're expecting change on your time, when that's not how things work. Everything works in divine timing, and when it's meant to happen. Sure, you can do spell work and things like that to kind of, you know, help boost that energy along, but ultimately it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. You can't force it. So we have be the light. So continue to shine your light, continue to be you. Kind of what I mentioned at the beginning, you know, is, you know, continue to be your true authentic self. I feel like that's definitely what's going to draw in, you know, your person for you, the one for you. And not necessarily the one. That phrasing is kind of misleading a little bit, because there is no such thing as the one. You know, you have people who you are, you know, can connect with on that level, on that romantic level. But like, you have free will. If you don't want to be with that person, there's always better out there for you, you know. So definitely understanding that as well. Again, it goes with the running out of time thing. Don't feel like you're running out of time, or that, you know, all the good ones are taken up, because you're exactly where you're needing to be. But group number 1, I think that's all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all today. Let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comments section. It's quite a detailed reading today. I didn't really expect it to go this long, but definitely happy with the messages that have come through today. So I'm looking forward for you, group number 1, on, you know, what's next in love for you. The unexpected. But again, let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. And if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below, and you can follow that Linktree link to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. But group number 1, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out. All right, so group number 2, for those of you who have or who are drawn to this Hip Chick tarot deck. This was gifted to me by my good friend Sabrina, the Mid-Age Witch. So y'all definitely check out her channel and her Etsy shop as well. If you chose this group, Sabrina, definitely comment your shop information and stuff below for us. So Spirit, we're looking into what's next in love for group number 2. What's next in love for group number 2? So group number 1 was pretty good. It was actually a lot more detailed and a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Didn't plan for these readings to be as long today, but you know, when the messages come, they come. Uh-oh. So what's next in love, Spirit, for group number 2? Group number 2, what's next in love? Group number 2, what's next in love, Spirit? Actually, take these. I'm not gonna take those either. Can I get one more? Interesting. Okay. Wow. Wow. So you have the Teen of Create. You have the Boss of Think, Queen of Feel, and then you have the Sun. So a lot of court cards here, and then you have a major arcana. Then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Create, which is the Ace of Wands. So, group number 2, and I don't know why I'm just like smiling right now, like I'm cheesing, but I feel like what's next in love for you is happiness. It's like I feel like many of you haven't been happy with your love life in a while. And I set the intention behind this reading. I forgot to mention it in the intro, but I set the intention more so for singles. I mean, if you are in a relationship, some of the messages could resonate for you. I'm not sure if this is the reading for you, I'm gonna be honest with you. But for my singles out there, you know, you've been quite unhappy with your love life for a minute. Pretty similar to group number 1, and it's funny, they have, I think they got the Queen of Cups, and in this deck, the Queen of Feel is actually the King of Cups. So a lot of like emotional energy. I feel like many of you have just been unsatisfied emotionally, and mentally as well. I think for many of you, you may like beat yourself up about your love life, you know, for why you've been single for so long, or you know, you may think, or you may tell yourself that, oh, it's me, there's something wrong with me, or what's wrong with me, why can't I be with somebody, why can't I keep somebody, you know, what's wrong with me? And I feel like that's something that's changing for you, is that you're no longer blaming yourself, you're no longer putting yourself in this like negative spotlight. I feel like what's changing for you is a shift in your perception, a shift in, you know, in your understanding of how manifestation works. Because when you're trying to manifest, you know, love into your life, you have to start with you, you know. Are you treating yourself the way that you would want somebody else to treat you? Would you want somebody else to talk to you, you know, in a negative way, say that you're the problem? Would you want somebody to call you, you know, ugly or fat, you know? It's like I said, it's like, you know, treating yourself the way you'd want somebody to treat you. That's, you know, standing in your manifestation. So definitely, maybe even like working with like the laws of the universe. But I feel like ultimately many of you, I feel like that's like the main problem, you know. I feel like, you know, ultimately many of you have done a lot of work on yourself. I feel like you're definitely not the same person that you were, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago. You've done a lot of changing and transforming. I feel like, you know, you're at this, you know, this sort of stage in this manifestation process of your love life where you're overcoming, you know, those things like negative self-talk and, you know, really understanding your self-worth, and really balancing yourself out, especially on like a emotional level as well. So more so emotional and mental. You know, learning to think more positive, talk more positive, feel more positive, which is easier said than done, especially for those of us who kind of struggle with anxiety and depression and things like that. But getting help and support on that, if you're wanting to feel better, get help with that. But I feel like ultimately, what's next in love for you is, like I said, a shift in those things that were kind of weighing you down a little bit, especially like emotional instability and, mental instability for some of you as well. You could be, struggling with both, or, you could be struggling with just one. But I feel like, what's next in love for you is, that kind of getting a lot better and you being a lot more happy. And I feel like because you will be stepping in a more lighter energy. I feel like that's what's going to kind of be like this beacon of light for like blessings to come. I feel like there's, and pretty similar to group number one as well, it's like not only your love life will be getting better, and it's not like a direct thing, being your love life change. It's more so like in the area, like another area of your life, you go through big changes in. It could be career wise, it could be spiritually, whatever, like something changes, and it's like through that change, you could meet somebody through that. I definitely feel like there's still a bit of work to be done on your end, more so, like I said, these kind of things right here, but it's like you're in control of your healing process, how long it takes you, how fast it could take you. You're in control of that. And I feel like as far as maybe like, love coming in for you, like an actual person, because I'm not really, I take that back, I am, but it's less about, the person coming in and more so about you being ready for when they do come in. Because, you could actually have, I'm really drawn to this Teen of Create, which is the Knight of Wands. Which is actually pretty good, in the love reading. So I feel like, you could be even attracting, I'm seeing like most signs represented here. You could be attracting a fire sign, more so Leo and Sagittarius. Or you could be attracting a air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely Pisces and Cancer. Those could be your signs as well, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. But I feel like mostly, what's next in love for you, group number two, it's more so like an inner shift. It's like you shifting into this energy of what you're wanting to manifest. And I feel like through that is what's going to bring in this change for you, which is definitely more love into your life. And I feel like this could definitely be a person. Spirit's not being too, this is pretty similar to like group number one. Spirit's not being like too detailed about like who this person could be or who this person is. And I'm gonna pull some more cards to see if we can get some sort of information about it. But I feel like ultimately Spirit wants this to be a surprise, because usually when I get like the Ace of Wands, and this is the Ace of Create. So the Ace of Wands is, for me, is a very much like a like a sporadic, almost like a spontaneous energy. It's like the manifestation coming in, but it coming in a way that you didn't really expect it to. But I feel like ultimately it's going to be, I feel like it's going to leave you very happy. Because you have the Sun card here, which is, you know, probably the happiest card here in the deck. When I get the Sun in the upright position, it feels like, you know, things on the outside making you happy. In reverse, I feel like it's more of like inner happiness. So I'm getting more so like the reversal energy. I'm getting both, but I feel like more so is like, it's like, I don't know, it's just like a surge of happiness coming out of some sort of change. Again, it's not necessarily going to be directly in your love life. It's more so in another area of your life, and it's going to kind of have this like domino effect, which will include your love life. I'm gonna pull some more cards because Spirit is definitely not being too specific on that. So Spirit, who or what's coming towards group number 2 in love? So you have the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, the one-sided relationship, love bombing. I did say that right. Yeah, bombing. This could even be people who you dealt with in the past. A lot of like narcissistic behavior. You know, a very like one-sided relationship, very imbalanced. You know, you could definitely be in separation from somebody. Then you have Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand. And then you have Gambling. So I feel like this energy for your group 2 feels very much like mental conflict in a way. It's like, I feel like there's a lot going on around you in other areas of your life, and it's really kind of clouding your love life in a way, in some shape, way, form, or fashion. Because I'm getting very much foggy brain right now. So I feel like what could be coming next in love for you is clarity, is understanding. Some of you, it could be, you know, an understanding for why, you know, why you're single, or why, you know, certain relationships didn't last. For some of you, I'm even picking up, you know, not reconciliation, but this energy feels more of like maybe like an ex, or like somebody coming from your past for some sort of what's the word? Closure. Yeah, some sort of like closure, some sort of, you know, conversation that you could be having with somebody to finally understand something, to finally release something or somebody. It could be somebody who you've been in separation with for a while. Could definitely be an ex, or like an ex-friend or something. And that could be like the domino effect there, you know, because of you finally getting closure from that ex or that person, and finally you understanding why certain things happen, that could lead to you know, an inspiration for something, or, you know, it could lead to anything. You know, it could be a domino effect from there. But there's definitely like some sort of like event or something that's going to have some sort of domino effect on the other areas of your life, especially your love life. It could be closure. It could be, um, for one or two of you, it could be reconciliation. I'm a little biased. Honestly, I'm just being honest with you. I'm a little biased towards reconciliation, but I am picking up for like one or two of you. This could be you, reuniting with somebody who you've been in separation from. Um, Take what resonates. If you're like, I don't have anybody that I would want to go back to, that's fine. You have free will. You choose the path that you feel is best for yourself. But definitely for some of you, this could be like a reconciliation for someone who you've been like in separation with, maybe just to figure things out. But yeah, this feels like pretty good energy. Group number 2. I know it's a little bit all over the place, but I feel like there may be a little bit representation from like your energy. You may be feeling a little all over the place, feeling not sure what to do, where to go, what moves to make, who to trust, who not to trust, what to feel about something or somebody and what not to feel about it. So there's just a lot of like feelings, emotions, and thoughts into this. I feel like what could be really useful for you is definitely meditating or finding some time to be present. I feel like your mind is like all over the place, and just taking some time to get present, to be here. So what else, Spirit? What's next? What's next in love? Sovereignty. So definitely many of you, I feel like, or all of you, you're taking charge of your love life. That's what's next in love, is like you're no longer waiting for things to happen. You're making it happen. That's why you have like this Ace of Wands and this Knight of Wands here. It's like you are finally getting crystal clear on what you're wanting in your life, and you're making that happen. And it's happening by your thoughts. You're starting to put more positive thoughts. You're just taking charge of your love life. You're reigning over it, and you're not allowing others to do that. You deciding, what you're wanting, what you don't want, what you'll accept in a connection or relationship, and what you won't accept in it. Growth, yeah, you're definitely growing a lot, group number 2. You have grown a lot. Like I said, you're not the same person that you was a year ago or even 5 years ago. You've really gone through a lot of change and transformation. Some of you may be Scorpios, or have a lot of Scorpio placements in your chart, or may have Pluto or Saturn placements in your chart. But it's like you've really done a lot of growing, a lot of growth. And look, at the bottom of the deck, you have self-love. So you're definitely standing in your own power. You're standing in your own sovereignty, and you're not allowing, the world to pass you by. Even though it's not, I don't want y'all to feel like you're running out of time or anything. That message did come up in group number 1. So I don't want y'all to feel like you're running out of time, or that you have to be a certain age or whatever to, you have to be married with 2.5 kids and shit like that. Things happen when they're meant to happen, when you're ready for it, not when others want you to. So definitely keep that in mind, that you definitely have to, continue to put yourself first in your life, okay? Then you have fear. So I feel like you guys are definitely releasing a lot of fear as well. You're healing through a lot of fears that you may have had. Maybe some of you feared being in a relationship, Maybe some of your past relationships just really did not turn out well. Some of you could have even been like in trigger warning, it could have been like an abusive relationship in some way. And that may cause you to kind of have those walls built up when you're, presented with new people in your life or new love interests. So I feel like, that's definitely changing for you as you're releasing those fears and learning to trust and open yourself back up. So what else, Spirit? What's next in love for group number 2? Next in love. These are shooting out. Damn. Anything else? So you have healing family issues. So this came up in group number 1 as well. So you guys may have some other messages in group number 1. But I'm kind of picking up the same message I'm picking up with that one. And it goes with what I was saying about like feeling like you're running out of time. Some people are raised in families where, everybody got married and had kids, straight out of high school or in their early 20s. And, it's like that's almost become like the norm for many families and many people, to get married and have kids like as soon as possible. Your egg's gonna dry out, all this, stuff, that we were like raised on, and it just doesn't serve us any longer. It just doesn't. A lot of traditional things don't really like serve our society nowadays. We've changed. We've evolved past things. We've learned new things. More research and more knowledge about things. So I feel like that goes with the healing family issues. There may be like some family values or things that you were taught growing up, or even things that you've seen, or things that you've picked up like consciously or subconsciously. I feel like that's what you're healing through group number 2, is you finally recognizing these things or seeing them in other people and being like, I don't vibe with that. I want something differently for myself. So I definitely feel like many of you are really healing a lot of old values that just don't serve you any longer. Then you have a retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe some of you, I feel like that kind of goes with the self-love thing over here, is like learning to really put, time and energy into yourself. Some of you are even, maybe wanting to take yourself out on a date. Getting yourself dressed up really nice and, taking yourself out on a nice date. Or go and get you a massage or a mani-pedi, whatever it is that you're wanting to do to really invest into yourself. I feel like that's really going to be helpful for you along your journey. So I feel like that's definitely what's changing for you, is you really putting more energy and focus into yourself and healing yourself, both inside and out. And I feel like you may even like have people around you, maybe even like in your family, who are seeing you, healing and doing good for yourself, and they may be jealous of you. You may find that they have like slick things to say about you, or you may even hear people talking about you behind your back, or whatever like mess or drama that comes along with you growing and putting yourself first. I feel like the people who really benefited from you not having boundaries are the ones that are getting upset about your change and your growth. So fuck them, right? You got to continue to do you, because you deserve love. Absolutely, you are lovable. And it's like you're understanding that you deserve love. You deserve everything that you desire in life. And I feel like through you finally stepping into that, I feel like that's what's going to bring you in alignment with this new love in your life. I keep saying new love, but Spirit's definitely not telling a lot about the new love. definitely going to be like a healing connection as well. So this may even be like a soulmate connection for many of you. For some of you, this is like a soulmate on a platonic level, more so friend level. Um, and for others of you, this could be on a romantic level. But I'm picking up mostly for many of you, this could be like a soulmate, like a friend coming in, someone who you have a strong spiritual bond and connection with. Um, Again, take what resonates. You can manifest whoever you want. If you want this person to be romantic soulmate, then manifest that. That's on you. Um, but this definitely feels like a friendship, and this could even like start off as like a friendship. I don't know if you like heard that in readings where you've start off as friends and then you know move up from there, or you guys decide that there's other feelings there. This could definitely be that kind of situation. Don't go looking for it. Don't rush that, and don't go into this connection with that in mind as well. I feel like that's another kind of consequence of watching a lot of pick-a-card readings. You kind of mess up, you know, manifestation by overthinking it or letting it dictate, you know, how you enjoy life. You know, looking at everything as if it's, you know, what you've heard in the reading. But anyway, you have separation again. Wow. So time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So for some of you, you may be, you know, in separation with somebody, and this could be you guys, you know, coming back together, you know, realizing, you know, what you both needed to realize or needed to understand, and things working out from there. And for others of you, this could be you both deciding like, hey, you know, I decided that this wasn't really for me. So, you know, I you know, maybe we need to stay separated. So take what resonates on that. Again, don't go into it thinking that that's what it is, because I don't want y'all to kind of like overthink stuff that maybe, you know, some of y'all's thing is overthinking. I can definitely attest to that. I overthink like a motherfucker, but that's something I'm working through as well, to not overthink things or not to look at everything as, you know, oh, well, that's what I heard in the reading, so that's what is going to happen. Like, it doesn't have to, you know. I don't know why I keep picking up about like the pick a card readings. So maybe some of you maybe need to chill out on the pick a card readings. Maybe some of you are kind of watching a lot and it's kind of confusing you. That may be even like what is like confusing you. It's like you're hearing all these different messages. You know, you're watching these future spouse readings and you're hearing all these different messages, and it's like, okay, well, which one is which? Like, what's going to happen? And it's like you go out into the real world and you look for these things. And I feel like that's what's blocking your blessing. That's what's blocking true love for you, is you looking for it, you having a particular expectation of how something's going to work out for you. And that's just not how it works, you know, group number 2. So yeah, but I'm going to pull some these angels and ancestors that just to get some, you know, any guidance or advice moving forward for you in your love life. So Spirit, what guidance or advice do you have moving forward for group number 2 in their love life? Maybe one more. You're staring at me, I'm gonna take you. Well, anything else? Okay. I just got so hungry all of a sudden. I just started craving some Popeye's chicken. Let me finish this reading up. I'm not gonna get it, of course, but I am craving it. But you have Heart Guardian here. Love and let yourself be loved. That definitely goes with what it says is You deserve love here. So again, you deserve love. Really, getting a more well-rounded understanding of what love means to you, and why you deserve it. And opening up your heart, to be able to both give and receive love equally. Some of you may have been closed off for quite a while. And I feel like it's time for you to open your heart back up to new people and to new experiences. Because they're coming, whether you want them to or not, they're coming. For some of you, you may even have to take a certain risk or something. I don't know, somebody may even have to like relocate somewhere. And again, that kind of goes with what I was saying about like other areas of your life, and then like a domino effect from there. Is like maybe some of you, could get a new job, and then new job could require you to relocate. So not only are you leaving that shitty town that you were in, but you're moving to this new one. You got this new job, all this money you're making, and then you meet somebody. It's like the cherry on top of the cake. Some of you may even be collaborating with somebody. Just the message I got. But yeah, this definitely opening yourself up, because I feel like there's people being drawn or attracted to you, especially with this sun energy. People are definitely being attracted to you. Of course, being discerning of certain people. But I feel like mostly you're going to be attracting like soul family, soulmates, people who are meant to be in your life, and not just people who want to be in it just to suck you dry, to suck your energy dry. Definitely attracting more balanced relationships, but definitely in order to attract those, you definitely have to be open and receptive to it. So you have Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Ooh, so this definitely is giving me more of like ancestor vibes here. So definitely maybe working with your ancestors, maybe even like ancestral practices. Some of you may be wanting to get into craft, like your craft, or like witchcraft. I just heard voodoo. I don't know if you guys have like certain practices that passed down from your family, or even some of you may even have, or maybe even like discover like somebody in your family, like from your past, or even somebody who you've never even met before, like a great grandmother or something used to practice like witchcraft or voodoo or hoodoo, or whatever other crafts are out there. And that could be you, maybe tapping back into that, or looking more into it. But I'm definitely picking up with this is you maybe getting back into your spiritual practices, your magical practices. If you've maybe wants to do like spiritual baths, you can start there, taking like a spiritual bath, or I don't know, making like an altar, or even just praying. I don't know, like praying next to your bed every night. I don't know, whatever it is that I feel like you're definitely needing to get more into like your spiritual and your magical practices, spiritual and or magical practices. But yeah, definitely I feel I'm getting like dreams. So some of you may be like getting a lot of messages in your dreams. Your ancestors may be communicating to you through your dreams. So if you've been having like weird dreams lately, definitely pay it. Oh my God, I swear I did not look down at this card before saying that. I did not look at this card, I promise y'all. But it says dreams and journey, literally. Wow. Dream and journey. So yeah, some of you may be getting a lot of messages in your dreams, and some of you I'm even picking up, like you've been getting like healing through your dreams. I'm getting like ancestors, and I don't want to say this to like freak you out or anything. It's just the message I'm picking up. Don't get freaked out. But it's like ancestors or like your spirit guides like over you like as you sleep, like healing you, or like even doing like Reiki and things like that. But there, I feel like you getting a lot of healing in your sleep, and that may be why you're getting a lot of dreams lately, or a lot of weird dreams, or dreams about people from your past. Is like bringing those things up so that you can heal through that and work through that. So definitely be paying attention to your dreams in the upcoming months. I feel like they're going to be quite important for you. I'm even picking up some of you could even like make predictions in your dreams, or you may have like premonitions within your dreams about things about other people. It could even be for some of you world events. You know, I feel like you're quite powerful when it comes to, I feel like you may have the gift of prophecy, or the gift of the gift of prophecy. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, very, very powerful folk. So definitely tapping back into your spiritual practices. I feel like it's going to really give you a leg up in your love life, especially in other areas and aspects of your life as well. So definitely be open to that. Open your heart up, open yourself up. Don't be so closed off to people just because you've had shitty experiences in the past. We all have, you know. I'm not telling you in a mean way, you know, to get over it, but you know, work through it, heal through it, put the effort to heal through those things, and not just be comfortable and complacent just sitting in it. You know, some of you are like comfortable sitting in that negativity. You have to move past that. You can feel bad for yourself all you want, but that's not gonna get you what you want. You know, that's gonna stall what you want. So heal through those things. Forgive who you're needing to forgive. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you, you know? Forgive who you're needing to forgive and move on. But group number 2, I think that's all the messages that I'm picking up for many of y'all. Let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. And if you'd like to book your own personal, it is so loud. Okay, sorry, I was waiting for him to leave a little bit. But if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below and follow that Linktree link to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. For group 2, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace out. All right, so last but not least, we have group number 3. So for those of you who are drawn to this deck here, the Modern Witch Tarot deck, this is going to be your reading. What is next in love for you? So we're looking into what's next in love, what could be coming up for you, whether it's a thing, person, I don't know. The other groups have been very, very good, quite detailed as well. So I'm pretty sure you guys' group will be just as great. So Spirit, what's next in love for group number 3? What's next in love for group number 3? I saw some flip over. What's next in love for group number 3? Damn. I got a lot of cards. Anything else? So let's look at these. Okay, so Spirit tells me to turn these upright. Yeah. So we have the Empress here. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, and then the King of Swords. So group number 3, I'm picking up quite a few different things here. I feel like it's a lot of y'all watching this group. So one thing I'm picking up, for some of you, this feels like a almost like a decision, especially with this Two of Swords. It's like the decision feels like it's between this Five of Cups and this King of Swords. It's like choosing to stay, stuck in the past, and it did come out in reverse. So it's almost like some of you may still be like stuck in the past in some way. It could be you stuck, especially with this cup energy, you could be like stuck on a person, have a hard time letting a person go. It could be an ex, it could be an ex-friend, it could be somebody you dated. I mean, I don't know. It's almost like you're holding on to something, and it's like you're having a hard time letting that go. So I feel like the decision is between like letting this go and walking away from it, or letting it go and walking away towards clarity, towards understanding, towards healing, or to stay stuck in the past, to stay back in the past. Because the imagery here, she's moping over these 3 cups that have spilled, but she's neglecting the 2 cups standing right behind her that are upright and are still full. So I feel like many of you, not many of you, I feel like some of you, again, are just kind of, or what's next in love for you is just deciding to heal, or to continue to stay where you are, feeling down and out and unhealed. So I feel like that's the decision for many of you. Am I going to continue to stay moping over the past, or the woulda, coulda, shoulda, or what didn't work out and all that? Or am I going to go towards healing, towards clarity, towards understanding? Am I going to reflect on these things in a more with the more growth mindset? I feel like this is a lot of like mindset for y'all. So I feel like what's next in love is like a shift in your perception, a shift in your mindset. It's like you're no longer thinking about the past and thinking about the things that harmed you, or you perceive as happening to you. You're understanding that these things that happened to you in the past are happening for you, not to you. So this Empress energy feels very much, you standing in your divine feminine energy, feels very much like healing energy as well. And being sure of what you're wanting to be healed from. I didn't ask for any clarifiers on the other groups, but I am wanting to clarify. Can you clarify this Empress? Can you clarify this Empress? So you have the 3 of Wands here in reverse. So I feel like this energy feels, again, it's like you're stuck in the past with this 3 of Wands in reverse. It's like being stuck on, a person or a thing, or your failures, or whatever it is that you're like having a hard time like moving past, or getting a more well-rounded understanding of. I feel like you're moving past that. You're moving out of that. Um, with the Three of Wands being here, it's like going on a journey to understand it. So many of you with this Empress energy here, with this very, very much like self-love energy. So some of you are, I feel like what's next in love for you is you, maybe some of you even starting your self-love journey. I'm a self-love coach, so if you're interested in, I help people start their self-love journey, or help you along your self-love journey. So definitely check out my description box below if you're interested in that. But many of you're definitely starting your self-love journey, or you're continuing on with your self-love journey, and this could just be like a stop within that journey. I feel like many of you're already on it. It's just like this is a stop within that journey. So I feel like what's next in love is, and I know that some of you don't want to hear this, but it's not, this doesn't feel like somebody coming in for you. This feels more of like you continuing on your healing journey. You continue to heal and work through some things. So I feel like there's like if you are looking for love, I don't feel like you're ready just yet. It's like you're close because you're already on your journey here, and you're not gonna, people, think that you have to be 100% healed in order to, manifest, true love into your life. But that's not the case for everybody. I don't feel like everybody's 100% healed. I feel like, you could get with somebody and that person could help you heal. It's a very much like a, an equal give and take. But I feel like many of you, this is like a pit stop on your self-love journey, is, reflecting on the past, reflecting on the things that, didn't work out so well for you, or things that you, maybe even some of you maybe have like regrets or doubts that you may have had. And it's like working through those regrets, doubts, fears that you may have had, and you're learning to, look at it from a different point of view or a different perspective. I feel like also if you are looking for somebody, I feel like the masculine in the connection is probably a little bit more ready than you are, because you do have the King of Swords here in the upright, and you have the Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So it's like the feminine in this connection has a little bit more to work on. Not to say that the masculine isn't, because they also have what they're working through, but it's like the feminine has been quite damaged, in the past, and having a hard time moving on or understanding. And masculine and feminine are just energies. It can be a same-sex connection, and one person is just, it's not it's not like the behavior, anything. It's more so just that energy that the person possesses or has a little bit more of. So it doesn't matter male, female, or whatever gender expression you identify as. Again, I feel like the feminine in this energy, in this connection, may have a little bit more healing to work through. It may be you. I think I do get more female audience, so I feel like many of you, if you identify as the feminine energy, I feel like there's just a couple more things you're having to work through or understand. You're at another pit stop. Your self-love journey is a lifelong journey. You're just at a pit stop right now. Can you clarify this Ace of Pentacles? Thank you. Oh, okay. So the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like many of you, you're like holding yourself back. It's like it's almost like self-inflicted, because you know, she, in this picture here, she has the ropes around her, but they're loose, you know, they can come off. She can easily wiggle herself out of it, and take the blindfold off, but it's like she's comfortable being, you know, complacent, comfortable being in that sort of like victim energy, victim mentality. So that could be something that you guys are working through as well, you know, not feeling like the world owes you anything, or that, you know, you, like I said, you don't feel like you're owed anything. You're you know, you're learning to take accountability as well. And I know some of you, like, this reading is not what you really wanted to hear, but it's definitely what you needed to hear. Some of you may come to this reading expecting me to talk about future spouse and all that, but psych. I'm just kidding. But not to say that there isn't true love out there for you, because there is, absolutely. I just mentioned about like the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You definitely have a divine counterpart out there. I feel like with your connection with your divine counterpart, like the way that y'all will meet is very like unexpected, or will happen in an unexpected way. It's like, I wouldn't even say unexpected, it's just in like a very normal way. And like, no offense or anything, but it's not like a special way. You know, some people have like these stories that they tell about meeting their person, and you know, it's happened while at this party we locked eyes with one another and the lights start flickering and shit like that. You know how people have like these dramatic stories about how they met their person. I feel like your story could be something as simple as like, you know, I was at the grocery store one day and I just so happened to hit this man with my cart, with my shopping cart, and that's how we met, you know. But it's like meeting this person by just out and about. It just feels like a very like normal way. Doesn't feel like something, these dramatic stories that other people make up. It just feels like this happens in a very normal way, like a very unexpected way. Like it could be literally you walking inside of a building and they could be walking out the building, or I don't know why I keep getting like bumping into one another or something like that. So I don't know if you may like bump into this person. Okay, let me move on. I'm getting a little too much into the future spouse. But what's next in love, Spirit, for group number 3? Group number 3, what's next in love? How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? I don't know why I'm getting that song. Can I get one more of these? Just like one? It's like one, bro. Or 2. Anything else? Okay. So we have the dragonfly. So it says, be lighthearted, finding out, things come to light, adapt, change, heal. Yeah. So things, you're definitely healing, a lot of change in your life as well. Um, this card is giving me like fun kind of vibes. So I don't know if some of you've been in like hermit mode. You may not have been, enjoying yourself as much as you have been wanting to, or been even needing to. Some of you've been kind of, and no offense, but some of you've been kind of like a little boring lately. And I feel like your spirit guides want you to go out and have fun. Sure, you can stay safe, with the virus and stuff going around, but go out and have some fun. Go do something, like literally anything. Go do something. Go to a park. Go do one of those indoor skydiving things, or go, I don't know. It's like you're wanting somebody to go with, but I feel like spirit with this Empress energy is like you don't need nobody to go with you. If you want to go fucking skydiving, by yourself, you can go skydiving by yourself if that's what you want to do. If that's on your bucket list, do that. You don't have to have somebody with you to always do things with. So go out and have some fun. Group number 3. So you have Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So for some of you, what's next in love could be different options. You dating, or you getting asked out on dates by different people. Maybe some of you, that's something that doesn't happen to you often, but I feel like, as you continue on your self-love journey, and as you continue to heal these different parts of yourself, or heal from certain things, I feel like that is what's going to attract more and more people into your life, and more positive people into your life. So different options. The risk could be you stepping out of your comfort zone to date somebody. So maybe some of you have a fear of dating, or don't like to date, or you just may be like socially awkward or something, or feel like you're socially awkward and you don't want to be judged by your date on that, or friends or whatever. So definitely, releasing judgment, releasing what others may think or say about you. So I feel like confidence is definitely, key for you moving forward. So you have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So this is definitely, you guys might be, a few of you may be attracting somebody into your life, like your future spouse, because we are seeing the wedding rings here. So this could be a future spouse coming into your life. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or a Taurus. Those could be your signs as well, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. But this is actually pretty good energy here. I feel like many of you, you're really wanting love in your, like true love into your life. And I feel like as you continue to heal and work through things, this is what you're bringing in. And some of you have even like said out loud, like, I don't want to deal with any more fuck boys. I don't want to deal with any more bullshit connections and relationships. I'm ready for the real one. And I feel like what comes with that is you may be bypassing a lot of different like connections and stuff, maybe even different like soul contracts that you may have, could have, gone through, or different connections with different people. And it's like, because you told the universe, like, I don't want anybody else except my future spouse, the person I'm supposed to be with in this lifetime. And it's like, okay, we can do that for you, but that doesn't mean that you and your future spouse will be ready for it. Um, so it's like you maybe find yourself single for so long because you said out loud that you only want your future spouse. So you're bypassing, all these different connections. And also remember that everything happens in divine timing. It's not when you want it, it's when you're ready for it. So again, it's just you said out loud, that's what you wanted. So that's just what the universe is doing for you. They're preparing you for it. Um, they're not doing this in like a smart alecky way. It's just like, okay, this is what you want, so we got you. It's going to take time with this Ace of Pentacles energy here. It's going to take some time. It's going to take patience. But we got you. So, surrendering to the universe, being open to change and transformation, being open to new experiences and to new people, especially to new experiences. I don't know, some of you this may even go over into like your career and finances, but maybe some of you may even want like a career change or a career transition, or maybe starting your own business, or to getting like more clients for your business, or to try a creative project, or start a second or third stream of income, like whatever it is. I feel like that's a very abundant thing for you. I feel like a lot of abundance is definitely headed towards you. So I feel like you're like, again, as you continue to heal yourself and work through a lot of things, other areas and aspects of your life are also, healing and leveling up as well. So especially your career finances, as you continue to heal, other areas of your life, your career finances is definitely going up as well. So you may be, some of you may be expecting like like more money. I am seeing a lot more money for y'all. So definitely putting your time and your focus and your energy into maybe your career and finances right now, instead of focusing so much on love. Not to say that you should give up on love, but don't make that like a prime focus of your life. So you have the Sword and Rose. So it says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So yeah, clarity, truth. So this is definitely what's coming in towards you is clarity, understanding, why maybe you had to go through certain things, or why you had to experience certain things, or why you had certain connections with certain people. So what else, Spirit? What's next in love for group number 3? So I did notice this pop out, heart-to-heart conversation. So kind of what I mentioned before is like you deciding whether you want to stay stuck in the past or to move towards clarity and understanding. Maybe that risk, we did talk about like a risk. Maybe that risk could be reaching out to somebody who you're wanting closure from, to finally get understanding and clarity about it and get closure from it, so you can release that and move on. That could definitely be you stepping out of your comfort zone to, reach out, instead of you waiting around for, a person to reach out to you. It could be you making that first step. And forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to stay with the person or you have to go back to that person. Forgiveness is just for you, it's just for your healing. You can forgive somebody, but that doesn't mean you gotta be their friend. I forgive you, but it's still fuck you, But yeah, that's what I'm picking up with that energy here. Definitely some forgiveness, some closure, some heart-to-heart conversations with somebody. So that may be coming up for you soon, is, the opportunity to get something off of your chest. Love yourself first. Absolutely. That's the Empress energy. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah. So as you continue to, go along your self-love journey, that's what's attracting, true love into your life is, the love that you show yourself. I feel like your person is going to be drawn to how you treat yourself, how you carry yourself, the confidence that you have. So I definitely feel like confidence is definitely going to be something key to this connection with your person. You have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you may even have some sort of opportunity to meet new people. You could even meet somebody and, feel feelings for them. So this is just saying to, don't be afraid to open yourself up. Don't be afraid to explore those feelings because they're worth it. It says worth waiting for it. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Literally, I said divine timing is key to this, So, again, like I said, you want your future spouse, and that's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like it's worth the wait, they're very much worth the wait. They're worth the healing. They're worth you, stepping out of your comfort zone. They're worth you taking risks and taking a chance on people and experiences. But yeah, that's really, really good. It's literally a wrap up of everything I said. Then you have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you're definitely, you're attracting true love into your life. And I feel like you're doing it more so on a subconscious level. I feel like some of you may even do things on a subconscious level and not even know that, it's part of like your healing process or, it's something that's actually healing for you and positive for you. So what else, Spirit? What else? What's next in love for group 3? But lots of healing for this group, basically. You have attraction. Ooh, supermoon. So some of you could definitely be attracting a person into your life. So you have 44 here, so 444 or 444 may be an important number for you, important angel number for you. Definitely some stability coming towards you as well. Ooh, excuse me. Beauty. So some of you are definitely like glowing up as well. So what's next in love for you could be you maybe changing some things around, not in like wanting to look good for other people, but more so you really feeling yourself. I feel like you, group number 3, you're about to start feeling yourself. It's like I feel like it's like this energy of you just feeling good and just wanting to express that in some way. So you may express that through like changing up your outfits or changing up your aesthetic. It could be you changing your hair color, changing your hairstyle, wearing a different color lipstick. Maybe you used to wearing really baggy clothes and maybe you want to show your figure off a little bit more. Whatever way that looks like for you, whatever changes you want to make that's going to make you feel good, and not other people. Make you feel good. Make sure you're doing it for yourself and not for other people. But whatever changes you're making, I feel like to your physical body, I feel like it's definitely going to be very healing for you as well. I feel like that's just a part of your healing, is you finally being confident in yourself and being confident in who you are and being confident enough to dress or look the way that you want to look. So definitely, confidence is what's changing for you as well. What's coming in for you, which is really, really beautiful, especially along your self-love journey. I feel like this is going to be sort of like sign that you have healed from something. You know, is the more that you invest into yourself. Then you have faith. Um, so definitely to keep the faith, keep the hope. And I feel like, with faith, faith is, believing in something even without the proof of evidence. So it's like, even though you don't see, like, your love life isn't like tangibly, where you want it to be, continue to hold that vision, continue to hold faith for what you are wanting, because your thoughts and your words create your reality. So if you're like thinking negatively, or that you don't deserve love, or that you're ugly and nobody's gonna want you, that's what you're creating. But if you're, standing in your confidence, standing in your power, if you're, continuing to tell yourself that you are lovable, you are loved, you can manifest, true love into your life. I love myself, I love others. When you're really standing in that energy of love, that's what you're attracting into your life. So continue to keep the faith, continuing to be hopeful, um, that things are going to work out for you. Again, go out and have some fun. Don't feel like you're wanting somebody else to have fun with and you're not enjoying life. You're waiting for somebody to enjoy life with. That's going to come. I promise you it's going to come. Group number 3, I promise you it's going to come. But divine timing, you have to let it, you have to attract it to you. You have to be in alignment with it. So you definitely, group 3, just continue to go with the flow of life, go with the flow of things, and not rushing stuff, not feeling like you're running out of time. So, Spirit, can I get some guidance and advice moving forward for group number 3? Group number 3, regarding their love life, guidance and advice. Anything else? Okay. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. So open yourself up to love. Don't be so closed off to it. Don't feel like you have to look a certain way, or to dress a certain way, or to be a certain way in order for somebody to, love and accept you for somebody to love you or like you. You have to love yourself, and that's who you're attracting to your life, are people who love and accept you for you as you accept yourself. So be open to that. Be open to love. Don't be so closed off to it because you've had some shitty experiences in the past. And I'm not trying to invalidate your experiences, but many of us have gone through those experiences as well. You're not alone in that. So don't be so closed off to other people. And that's a message to myself as well. So you have Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Literally, I said that about the faith card. It's trusting in the universe, that the universe is going to provide for you, that the universe is protecting you and looking over you, and they're, guiding you in the right direction and putting you on the right path, for everything in your life. It's not just love, it's, career and finances, it's family, it's health, it's make sure, it's the universe make sure that you're on the right path for all those things. You may even be seeing a lot of like signs and synchronicities, maybe through animals or even through like your own body. Really listen to your body. Group number 3, I feel like your body's been telling you some things. Maybe even, to change up your diet in some way, or to stop eating certain things, or maybe to stop eating things at certain times of the day, or, whatever that looks like for you. Definitely be listening to your body. Make sure you're noticing or becoming aware of your surroundings as well. You can, if you see a ball. Hey y'all, sorry about that. My camera died, so I'm back. I don't know what's been up with all the technical difficulties for me lately, but I need the tech shit to get its shit together. But yeah, we have Sky Father here. Then we have Wise One. Grow within your current situation. So yeah, more animals here. I don't know if you guys been even seeing like a lot of feathers around lately. There's definitely a um, communication from your spirit guides, from your ancestors as well. So definitely connecting with your ancestors, paying attention to your dreams as well. Um, but yeah, this is giving me like crone energy. It's like learning through your past experiences. It's like, again, what I mentioned before is like everything is happening, everything that is happening in your life is what's happening for you, not to you. And I feel like as you understand that and continue to understand, you know, certain situations you've gone through, get a different like bird's eye view of it almost, you know, looking at it from a different, just a different point of view. I feel like you will notice a lot of things, and because you notice those things, it will shift your perception on the entire, you know, situation as a whole. So definitely, you know, really listening to your intuition as well. And again, not moping on the past and not thinking that everything that happened in the past was happening to hurt you or to harm you, but it was happening for you, for your growth. Um, so again, it's about having faith that everything is happening the way that it's meant to, having faith that you know, you will meet your person when it's time for you to meet your person. But yeah, you have summer here, and it says bask in joy and light. So this is giving me more of that, you know, dragonfly kind of energy, like going out and having more fun. Summertime may be an important time for you, or important time for your love life. Um, Bees may be an important sign for you as well. I know you've been saying bees lately, wasps. But yeah, continue to work hard. Bees always give me the energy of workers. So continue to work hard, to continue to, you know, put that work and time and energy into yourself as well. Continue to do you. You know, if you are working, you know, within your career and finance sector, you know, continue to put in that work. I feel like you're definitely going to reap some benefits from that as well. So you have moon. Take note of intuitive messages. So absolutely listen to your intuition. I feel like your intuition is heightening at this time as well. So maybe even getting in sync with the moon cycles if you feel called to, or maybe even like working with the moon in some way. But yeah, definitely listening to your intuition and really trusting yourself. Some of you may get a lot of intuitive messages and you don't trust those messages because you don't trust yourself and you feel like they're just coming out of nowhere, but they're not. They're truth. They're your truth. Your intuition is your truth. Then you have Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. So maybe some of you are needing to, you know, you know, as far as like your love life goes, maybe making plans to maybe travel or making plans, or not necessarily making plans, but really like doing a lot of like reflection and understanding, and more so not making plans, but more so understanding how you could handle. It goes back to like the wise one, like understanding how you can handle certain situations that you've experienced in the past, like if it was to come up in the future or in other relationships, you know, taking note of those things and knowing, you know, how you would handle those things. You know, again, not overthinking it, but you know, taking note of, you know, what you could have done differently, or you know, what you could have said, you know, and don't mope on the past and what you didn't say or should have said, you know. Either say it or don't say it, you know. Um, but it's more so about just getting to know yourself and really understanding yourself and what you like and what you don't like in a connection or in a relationship. Um, but yeah, maybe journaling could be helpful for you as well. I don't know if some of you guys see a therapist. Therapy definitely is helpful to get a better understanding of some things or the root cause of some things. But yeah, group number 3. I think that's all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. And if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below and follow the Linktree link to my Etsy page. And you can purchase your reading there. So group number 3, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace out.